Particularly bad delivery from Morgan. In fact, it was just outside off stump, but it was in. Will be interesting. He's in, bowls, and that's another one. This time in the crowd, one-handed, but the rebound, and that's 4. This time, again, minimum of fuss, really. Just well, the answer is beautifully struck. This one from home is very wide and beats the diving Thomas Root. Very loose. That one round the wicket home. Oh, that's a fantastic. Lost a little bit of direction and ball spinner and bowls, and his first ball is launched. Suryavanshi, so he's not having a look at him. From the Diglis end and bowls, and well, consecutive 6 into the Basil D'Oliveira stand. Suryavanshi, he is not just, and that's the end of another tidy. And that is 4 more, but converging on it. But well, it isn't a maiden. There you are. You've tempted him. That's wide at the boundary by about 15, 20 yards. Being taken. Morning, Brian. I'm glad I walked and didn't park my car over
there, Frank. Just it shouldn't be.
Well, not rustling any leave. Magnificent shot, and but the front leg. That's the orthops just a little bit. Shot from Malhotra. His fluke.
Do you know what, Frank? Despite all of
caught, he is going to be caught. He is caught. Suryavanshi is caught. Didn't quite get there. Ben Mays 3 and nicely judged it, but and it's not one. A couple of blows, and that's exactly what they've done. So and it's 234. Gallia, and he bowled him. And that's exactly piece of a couple of overs. Another absolute beauty. Pangalia has got occasionally making a shot from Malhotra. Struck it nicely, a little bit uppishly, but he's batting then in the air for a while. Overs for 2 boundaries, and sweeps this one away to backward. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Malhotra, sure. Hardly any footwork at all. Look at that pitch, Brian. So became the youngest ever beating Najmul Hussain. Suryavanshi is only 14 years and 100 days, but huge. And there it is on their feet, 110.16 in my opinion, Brian. Oh well, there you go. That's an absolutely. Oh well, there you go. Who's answered our question about, and it's the first ball of the over, and he now plays it. Well,
and on both occasions it injury. But he knew well and truly pressed again.
Absolutely. Could be.
Oh, he's got a wicket.
He could be. I've certainly seen it rather ruefully. I'd cut it up in the air if I the catcher. 2 in the space of 4. Tries for a big hit on the leg. Nobody really. And in the end, trying to. And he's got another one. Sort of bowler that makes things happen. Long off. Has picked up his 3rd. Albert round the wicket was deepish, and there you go. Kind of bowler. Bright catch for Rukin. None for 45 at one stage. He's wow. That's a great catch. So, is he over the right? The catch is completed. And I think, yeah, maybe fallen option, because he's just given him a real whack. The bound. That's a flashing blade if ever I've seen one from Dawkins. Short and wide from Devendra, and he just takes some stopping. It's flown away to backward point for operation. Dawkins is getting lucky here, just edging this one down to 3rd man for a single on the walk. And I go as far as to say I'll be amazed.
130. Which is
Dawkins, beautiful shot, hammered on the up. little bit of room given.
Illustration of how well England fought back, led by Jack Home on his home turf, who then took 4 wickets in 3 overs.
Guhar again is in, and Dawkins finds his favourite area, which appears to be a wide third man, and very is the ball uppishly over gully, backward point, and in again and bowls to him, and he's pushing this one down on the offside, and they go through again for a good single. Good running, and they're going to get 5 because there's an underarm throw back in from the young Indians. Hands for Dawkins, and they'll have to swap ends now. They don't realise that. The umpire's just making sure they do, and a bit of must be tough only from the provider. And there's a beautifully played reverse to the first ball of the new bowler at the Diglis end, who is I think in again bowls, and this one is another 4 driven beautifully. This one short off the back foot through the offside for another 4. So from the dig Chairman to Moores, and he cuts this one away down to third man. Is that going to go all the way? It is indeed. Hands on his hips and wonders. Gave himself loads of room there, Moores. Took that off the stumps. Dawkins down the pitch again, forcing the issue and clipping this one from Guhar over mid-wicket. Bat on it to the boundary and moves on to 35. Start to clip this one away very nicely over stroke, over pitch on leg stump, little bit of shake, call it, and he's cleared the ropes at deep backward square. Excellent start to this run chase. Sliced down. Oh, trouble. Oh, well, as the throw came in from backward point, it was an ill-judged single on this occasion, but the throw missed and just about got Joe Moores. And Dawkins has hit his first ball to the boundary a little bit. He's got a dump. Just slices it away. He'd still go for it, I reckon. As Dawkins gets 4 more to his favourite area. Be commentating on a game on Monday that is a decider. I have the greatest of respect for India, but it will be good if England can win this game and come into that. Both teams hoping to. That one clipped away by Dawkins on the leg side. They'll pick up 2. And who's in front of us, fielding on the. Well, there's more in the throat of long on, and that played so well. Just we'd have all said brilliant, but for long on, and a very surfaces that help them, I think. Oh, that's out. First pink from push back, and it's kept. And Mays, umpire, the bowling has gone back to it. In front, looks a decent shout. He drives for 4 again, this time over pitched from the leg spinner, and a more conventional boundaries for Dawkins. Acceleration coming just when necessary. As I said, that run rate and short, and he cuts this away for a single. Out to
2 lovely drives in this over from the Kent. Really nicely there.
Lovely punched drive off the back foot for another single. Placed England 2 wickets down, but was 452, and a real blow when Ben Mays in again, fast sort of off spin and driven down the ground, and he's holed out. Dawkins is well, I hesitate to use the expression given it, or just basically very well. But we did say earlier, and got a big future, I'm sure. 134 for 3. What the future holds. As Flintoff hammers this one straight down the ground for 6. Lovely shot from Flintoff. Don't even think he would, as I said, and got it. But Suryavanshi, what the future will hold. I mean, he could, as we've been, who knows what the future holds. But I wouldn't mind betting that he has a big future in the. Hit the keeper's gloves, lobbed up in the air. but he's being aggressive just when he needs to. It's a lovely shot. 140. End of the over. Oh, that's a lovely shot from Flintoff. Big man he may be, but that was death of the ball and the slight spin. Really lovely shot from the big.
It is a gorgeous venue, not just for what's happening in front of us out there now, but
Right, was when I was playing next door. That's a lovely shot from Thomas Roux for 4. Lovely little ramp and to fine leg. Yeah, I was playing next door. I think it was 1973, and it was a Saturday afternoon. School team trees were around. The famous old green scoreboard. Another beautifully executed sweep by Roux. Another boundary for 64 for 3. Jameson were batting, and it was just quite a few county grounds. And that's a lovely shot from Flintoff. Very reminiscent of his father. Probably isn't fair on them, but it was way on the leg side to the boundary. He's looking in good touches. Maybe it's his day. Again, that one very hands and delivers. Stands up and just whacks it over mid-wicket. And that is, ooh, he's just about got away with it. Chipped it away on the leg side. Maybe, you know, adrenaline is kept in check. He's chipped that one away on the leg side. Yeah. Oh, I think it is at mid to about it. This one is slower and just nudged off his pads. So, end of the over. 179. A numbskull like me. Nice drive from Thomas Roux.
Big shots and get away with them.
Another bow as Rocky Flintoff. 9. It might be that he. And down the pitch comes Thomas Roux, and only got a couple. Didn't really get. Flintoff drives. Lovely shot. Brilliant bit of fielding. Oh my goodness, that could be a game changer. Unbelievably bad luck for Thomas Roux. Flintoff drives it straight back down the ground. Guha gets his hands down to it, and Captain Thomas Roux is dismissed in the most unfortunate fashion through absolutely no fault of your own whatsoever. Your innings is ended. It could be a bad decision from an umpire. It could be, with the loss of every wicket at the moment, particularly that really cruel run out, fading slightly, and India may well wrap up.
A yard either side, and it would have been 4 as the.
To just support him along the way off 51. Needs some positive support from. But I meant in the field, seriously, I think they've managed it pretty well. Even when England were doing well, they just had kept a lid on it. There were 2 overs where England are quite disciplined cricket. This one cut away. Substitute fielder out on the boundary. And Flintoff pushes out on the offside, keeps a strike, a run out. Pulled Albert through. Fielder, bowler, quick, nicely sideways on. England are just buckling a little bit under that pressure that I was talking about, being cleverly built by the Indian side.
Well, a very different sort of run out there, won't it? And with life, so will Albert, I think, in a different way.
And the run rate has crept up to 8.8 now, the required rate. Leaning into that, driving it through the offside. And there's a big shot from Flintoff, gone all the way, that one I think, for 6 over mid-wicket. Suryavanshi do so much in the Indian innings, which is take a 6 off the first ball of the over and put a bit of pressure on. suppose what you're hoping, it's a bit like you try and chase what the England
as well. That's an awful lot of runs that you're hemorrhaging.
Nicely bowled. My pushback, pushed away on the offside and time, but Morgan has gone. He called it direct hit, and a third run a little bit. Just having a look at the replay on this one. He'd set off a bit late, Morgan. Good bit of work. Throw on the run. Seen a clear. And Jack Home is the new man.
A little careless.
And Flintoff chips one up in the air and unable to turn what could have been a catcher single. So 2. Cut away on the offside by the Worcestershire man. As I say, he's no slouch with the bat, isn't Home, but although Rocky Flintoff begs to differ, using his feet to turn the first ball of this over from 2 minute long off and long on, very straight, converged on it, I think 95-15, but that's massive from Flintoff. Big slog sweep into the seats just to the left of the off. Oh, beautifully struck. And while Flintoff 84 off 69, and Chowan 6 overs, no maidens, 1 for